What's up, my people? As you see, we got a new tooth bucket. I wanted a tooth bucket, but I'm comparing it to my original bucket, and I knew the measurements were different, but I didn't know they'd be that drastic. Obviously, this is a low profile bucket, but that means the cutting edge is out further, so you can see it in the cab, where this is a lot shorter, and you see it's taller, which I wanted the tallness for loading stone, going into basements or loading out piles. It doesn't keep coming over and going into here. I mean, usually this is right full of rocks. I just cleaned it as I switched the buckets out, but usually that gets packed in. But let's take a peek here. All right, so there it's completely down and I can't see my teeth or the fronting edge, and usually on that one you can see the whole cutting edge, no problem, and watch what you're doing. Now these are lined up, and like I said, this one would probably, by sitting in the seat, that's what you see. You can see this, what you're getting into all the time. This one you can't, and that's a big deal for me. Obviously you're pulling up to a curb, you got to push back and back blade. You don't want to jam these teeth into it. A pool, I mean, I dig a lot of pools, so backfill on a pool, this bucket's not going to be any good because you're gonna end up hitting the pool. You know what I mean? Look at the difference right here. So far, I mean, I'm happy with the construction of it. It's just I didn't take a scoop or anything. I just back bladed some stone. I just got it, so I'm gonna put the thing to the test right now. I'm gonna jam it into some construction debris, blacktop concrete. We got some stumps, and I got some hard, well, that's kind of soft, but it's hard on the top. It's wicked heavy. That's the slop I just brought back from one of our projects. Let me get that shovel out of there before I hit that. So the other thing I see is the teeth are above the ground quite a bit, which is probably typical. I really didn't do much research on that. As far as what I'm saying, when you go to back blade, you won't leave teeth marks, which is good, but again, you can't see your teeth, so to engage that bucket, it's got to be quite forward, which means when you go to dig into sand or something or anything, you're going to dive bomb this thing. It's going to chew 6 inches out before you even know it, and that's not good. Rule of thumb on a backhoe bucket's the same way. You can't see the front cutting edge out, obviously, but on a loader and a backhoe, rule of thumb is to use this as your level mark. So when that cutting edge is level, the top of this is level, always on a backhoe or a loader. This, so far, it's angling down and we're still not cutting in, so I can't even use that as a gauge. So I haven't even used it and I'm not happy with it. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. Bradco makes a nice tooth bucket, the same low profile with the teeth, but that was about $3,500, I think. So this is half that, you know what I mean? Another thing I really don't like, well, I definitely don't like, is when you touch the ground, see how that bucket's loose? The fit isn't super tight, you know what I mean? The fit isn't super tight. So you can come down here and you go like this. It's just not, it's not, I don't know. It's not the way I like it, because the minute you touch the ground, you want to put a 1/4 inch of pressure on that thing. You want it to go that 1/4 inch. You're grading out for concrete or whatever, you know what I mean? You got to have that preciseness, and if that bucket's floating a 1/2 inch each time, you're not getting, you know, you're not getting what you need. So it is what it is. Let's just at least take the paint off the teeth, right? I know it's not, the teeth are going to work a lot better as far as cutting into things. This stuff is still wet, man. Basically, that's all I really wanted a bucket for, was for when I go into a pile, I am not over boiling it into all my controls. See how I stop it there? Where that would normally be over and into my tilt attachment plate. So when this tilt is like this, I don't like to keep getting dirt down in there, you know what I mean? And rocks and chipping things, and it binds up sometimes. So that's one plus with the taller bucket, but I kind of wish it was just longer in the front. Well, I definitely wish it was longer in the front. Let's check out, see if we can go into this. What we'll do is we'll go up into the pile halfway up. I do like how it digs into the earth. It's definitely digging in without making that skid steer work. And that's like anything with a tooth bucket. I mean, you got a smooth face grading bucket on, or a ditching bucket on a excavator. You're not going to dig into hard pan, you know what I mean? It's very hard on the machine. You get a tooth with, or a bucket with engaging tools on it, she goes right through. So that's the purpose of the reason why I wanted to get this bucket. I do like the segmented for your feet, the step, but I kind of wish it was here. I mean, who's really gonna walk out here? You kind of need it in the center. And these smooth doobies, there's got to be for a reinforcement, but again, I would like to see this. If you're gonna put it on, put it all the way across. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, there's no doubt you can get used to it and learn where them teeth are going to be. But like I said, going up to a pool without, you're just not going to go up to it. I mean, I kind of know where they are, but you got to be a lot more cautious. I mean, because the minute you touch something, you damage it, you know? So it's more or less for bulk movement, piles. Because even the Bradco low profile one, you're still going to overload it and push material to the back and up and over. So that was the whole purpose of this. So I mean, I guess it goes on capacity. If you do have it high and far out, then it's just too much for the machine. Also, you can tip the machine over. So you got to kind of have a happy medium, I guess. I don't know. For the money that it was, I guess it's probably worth just to have in the arsenal. It wasn't that much money, but let's go into a pile of stumps and debris. think I'm gonna have fun with it. There's no doubt. Like I said, a lot of my stopping when I get into stuff is because it comes up and over, and I don't like that. You know, I got those hydraulic lines right there, so this allows me to do what I gotta do. I mean, you see how it just grabbed that stump and ripped it right out of the pile because of the tooth? You'd never do that with the other bucket. So definitely a lot stronger. I mean, I see Brandon from Elite Earthworks. He's always got the tooth bucket on. And there's some people that's all they've ever run was tooth buckets, you know. So it definitely makes a different skid steer. Let's just put it that way. It makes it way stronger because you're allowing it to dig instead of burn the dirt. You know, sometimes you burn the dirt. Get out of here. I pinned water. This lot, everything's pitching over down here to the right, so that allows it to get on out. Now I wish right there was my sight vision, but once you lower this, you lose it. I got my seat all the way forward, so it's not gonna help. Really, let's see what she could do for digging, if it could dig in the ground. Now this is all shell that I brought in. It's wicked hard. So there's a good 4-inch notch. Now, you know, I didn't intend this video to be a hate review, but I really am mad now, or disappointed, I should say. So the sloppiness, I mean, obviously you've seen the points I didn't like already. But I was just digging that ground over there where I was just showing you. I noticed a little flex in there, but I wasn't sure if it was my eye or not, so I did it again, and I seen it flexing the center, which is the weak point in any bucket when you engage it into the ground. And I put this straight edge on it, and I am a quarter there, a quarter there, and if you hold this down all the way, you're a good inch and something out. So there's a huge bow in this bucket. I don't know if it just did it when I dug it in or was built like that, but if you look down these teeth, I don't know if you guys can see that, but let me get you here. I mean, just on these ones here, my fingers go up through the, right here, a pinky, so she's definitely bent, and that's no good for grading. So definitely not a grading bucket. It's gonna be probably a can opener soon. If I really didn't even beat on it. And if I really do what I want to do with this bucket, I'm gonna rip this bucket wide open right through here. It will start splitting at these seams, and this is the most extreme heavy duty bucket they make. What's up, my people? Time to test out this bucket. We got a dually here, a dually there. Got to load out a little concrete patio. Hopefully we won't need the hammer. Probably could just do it with the forks and this bucket, but we'll find out. All right, here's the slab. Homeowner started over here, and that's why I'm here. He's a little too much work for a little jackhammer. Gonna pull it out with the forks and load it into the dump trailer. All right, let's see what we got. Hopefully we could get under it, break it up into little smaller chunks. Like so. You can definitely see wire in it. It's definitely got wire in it. We do have the jackhammer. But if we can leave it in big pieces, it will load out a lot quicker and cleaner. Come on. To break itself, but we gotta spin this right now. That's a nice chunk. We're gonna spin it and then load it in the truck lengthways. If I can. Let's see, get it caught on the, you gotta pin it. We're gonna break this one. Let's break it. Let it get repositioned. Get them repositioned. That should do it. Get a couple pieces in there first and then we'll have to rework it. Works nice if you can push on it too. Only looks to be 2.5, 3 inches. That piece up, push another piece like a game of Tetris. We got a little guy down here. like the dump trailer. This is a nice one, 16-footer. I do miss my barn door on my dump truck, because this is how I used to load out tons of slabs. It's just easier than breaking them up. Less mess, because then you'll have all the rubble to deal with afterwards. And it's the hot setup. So I can't do that with the Kenworth. So eventually I'm going to get a barn door for that thing. Just haven't done it yet because the paint is too shiny. Get under there. I don't want that one under there. Gotta make a little noise. Keeps falling. Batteries are dying on me. A little bit of piece left here. When you're flicking like this, you just want to keep it away from the windows and stuff, and have safety glasses on, obviously. Come on. The only strong piece is where they put the stairs. Not breaking. And I don't have a sledgehammer with me, but that's okay. We got it. I think we're gonna put these on last. Set these over here for now. We'll put them by the tailgate or something. Give this an old spin job. To the front. Well, we didn't need the jackhammer, that's good. I actually forgot it, I even had it. Perfect. Shut the doors and put the stairs in. Alright, last piece of the puzzle, probably the heaviest. Let me flip them around so they fit in. This way the stairs go down in the hole. Like that. Back on me. I can't see in there. And we'll let them slide down in nice and nice. Come on. Oh boy. I don't like that. Hang on, I gotta get these forks out of there. Hang on. Don't stress. I see you stressing over there.
Yeah. Back doors are expensive.
We got it. I had to get the forks down in the hole. Now I can go forward. Look at that, huh? Put her forward a little bit.
I think you're gonna slide going down
like a glove. Scrape and clean with the tooth bucket. All right, that's all ripped out and smooth. Trailer's quite full, but we do have 2 sonotubes to get. Come on, this sonotube's giving me a tough time in the corner here. Come on. There she goes. There she goes. Try to break the concrete off these maybe.